Retr0Rob's gaming videos.
Hey, Rob here, and this is the Retro-Link USB NES controller review. Except, it's not a real Retro-Link controller. Now, I bought what I thought was going to be a real Retro-Link controller. See here. Had time to read it yet? Should I wait more? Nah, I'm going to go on talking. Anyway, the auction said Retro-Link on the description bar, and it clearly showed a picture of a Retro-Link controller, but what I got was this. It did not come in a Retro-Link box like a Retro-Link controller actually does. Number two, it does not have a Retro-Link logo right there. Number three, there's absolutely no labeling on the back. So it may be that this is made on the same assembly line as a Retro-Link because the construction quality on it in general feels pretty good. Sorry about that. I just stopped to get another controller to show you. Anyway, on this controller you can note that the buttons are convex instead of concave. They bubble out instead of bubbling in. On the original Nintendo controller, I'm pretty sure they were concave. And on the Retro-Link controller, however, they're convex like this. So, again, this may be a pretty close to being the real thing. By the real thing, I mean the real fake thing. Because this is, I think, a clone of a clone. So, as far as the actual feel of the controller goes, it's a little bit stiff on the D-pad. The D-pad feels a little bit less independent, which, I mean, I realize they're not, but it doesn't feel like it has enough play versus one of my other rip-off controllers, which is this one. This one feels quite a bit softer. This one feels very stiff, which is kind of funny because these buttons feel soft and these feel kind of stiff. Both of them have nice rubbery buttons. Notice the scale. They're pretty much exactly the same. It's possible that these are basically of the same design. This one, of course, has a Nintendo end on it, and the other one has a USB connector on the end, which is the one I'm reviewing right now. Note that one nice thing about this is this cable is really nice and thick. It is a decent cable, as opposed to my rip-off Nintendo one, which, by the way, does have, like a legitimate label on it. Not from Nintendo, of course. But notice how thin the cable is here. Let's compare them. So I think that this one is probably a little bit more durable. The frame feels pretty nice. So that's good. Now I can talk about the look and feel of these controllers all day, but what you really want to know is, hey, if I buy one of these, is it going to play my games okay? And there's a couple things you're going to need to know. Number one, if you're planning on playing actual PC games with this, don't. Even if you're into indie games that look all 8-bitty and pixely, they have been balanced for modern controllers. And when you play with this kind of controller, it feels jerky. To the point where I thought actually it was a problem with the controller, but it wasn't, and I'll get to that point in a minute. But anyway, even games like Shovel Knight actually use more buttons than what's on here. And as I recall, it didn't even pick it up. Luftrausers, which is a shooting game, a very basic shooter, actually was controllable with this and recognized it. I had to map the buttons, but it really didn't feel right. It was very herky-jerky, and you couldn't play the game smoothly. Thomas Was Alone actually uses more buttons than this has, even though, like, the graphics are just blocks. I tried Nidhogg, obviously. No, not going to happen. Muffin Knight played surprisingly well. Actually, I'm thinking because it came from the mobile, where there are some more controllers like the 8-bitty that are a lot like this. I'm thinking that it might have been better balanced, but it actually, Muffin Knight played pretty well. I also tried 8-Bit Boy, which was controllable with it, but no, the accuracy just wasn't there. It just felt a little bit off. And when you plug in a 360 controller, the game controls fine. So, they're balanced for those. And it shows in games that you play on the PC. However, in emulation, this worked fine. Like I said, I really thought that it was just a piece of crap controller maybe, and that was the problem. But the reality is, when I plugged in a couple of Nintendo games on the emulator, they worked great. This works really well for emulated games. Ditto for the PC Engine. So, basically what I'm going to tell you is, if you're getting this to play retro-like indie games, you're buying the wrong product. Just get yourself an Xbox 360 controller. You're going to be much happier. However, if you are just going to run emulation, well, then this thing will work fine, and the construction's pretty decent. And at about $6, yeah, it's pretty well worth that. But for anything else, it's a waste. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. If you happen to be going to Midwest Gaming Classic, come by the Guys Games and Beer Room and visit me. I'll be there probably the entire weekend. And what else? What else is coming up? I got some more videos coming up. More of the retro type of stuff. And probably a couple modern gaming ones as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it. Bye.